first talk about what it really means to be a fitness icon. I'm not talking about just having shredded abs or a massive social media following, although those things do not hurt. I'm talking about the qualities that make someone truly stand out in the fitness world. It's not just about aesthetics or even athletic performance. A fitness icon inspires people, sets trends, and brings something unique to the table, whether it's through their mindset, their dedication, or how they connect with others. They're the kind of person who makes you want to get up, push harder, and keep going, even when it feels impossible. Think about someone like our next subject. Back in the day, she was bold, loud, and unapologetically herself. She didn't just preach fitness, she made it accessible and relatable.
And now, no life to live.
No, Clutch, you married my sister, you've slept with my mother, you forgot about me when I had amnesia. I'm sick of forgiving you, I'm sick of it, I'm sick of it, sick of this dialogue. There's gotta be something more than this.
With her signature Stop the Insanity mantra, she empowered people to take control of their health without feeling overwhelmed or judged. That's what being a fitness icon is all about. Not just changing your own life, but inspiring others to change theirs.
She's an icon. She's a legend. She is the moment.
Stop the insanity!
Do you remember the iconic phrase, "Stop the Insanity"? It wasn't just some catchy slogan. It was a full-blown battle cry for anyone tired of the endless cycle of fad diets, guilt trips, and unhealthy habits. And at the helm of this revolution was none other than the powerhouse herself, Susan Powter. If you've ever felt like you were stuck in a rut or searching for a spark to ignite change, Susan Powter made you feel like you had the power to conquer your goals. Born on December 22nd, 1957, in sunny Sydney, Australia, Susan Powter wasn't always the wellness guru that we know today. In fact, she grew up facing major health struggles and battling with her own weight. But instead of letting these obstacles define her, she did what any determined person would do. She turned them into fuel for one epic transformation.
4.5 years ago, I was an unfit person. That was me. I was not a lazy person. I didn't lack discipline. I wasn't lacking motivation. I had a trauma in my life. We all got traumas. I dealt with the breakup of my marriage. Oh, by the way, did I tell you he ran out on me and the 2 kids? And when he rode off on the horse, I sat down and ate. And ate. And ate and ate and ate and ate and then cried and then rocked the babies to bed. I had 2 kids, 11 months apart, my children are. I ate, I cried, I nursed babies, and I planned his death.
Fed up with feeling miserable and unhealthy, Susan took matters into her own hands. She wasn't just interested in losing weight, she was on a mission to totally revolutionize her life. And that's exactly what she did. With unwavering determination, she dropped over 100 pounds, not by following some quick fix diet, but by committing to real lasting change. She didn't just transform her body, she transformed her entire outlook on life. Talk about insanity.
It was her own desperate struggle with weight loss and frustration with the diet and fitness industry that led her to discover the truth about taking and keeping weight off.
Diets don't work. I've spent 30 years starving, not liking the way I looked or felt. At 260 pounds, I learned how to stop the insanity. This program is easy and it works.
But Susan's journey wasn't just about shedding pounds. Oh no, it was about shedding self-doubt and discovering the fierce, confident woman she was always meant to be.
I tried to figure it out on my own. So I went and I got some books. You ever been into a bookstore and looked in the diet section? You're lost. There are 5 gazillion diet books on the market. Eat grapefruit, don't eat grapefruit. Suck lemons, don't suck lemons. Drink vinegar, don't touch vinegar. You're Sybil by the time you get through. You don't know. Gotta tell you something. There's not a thing wrong with any of you. None of you. Most of you are not lacking willpower. That's not the problem. Most of you are not undisciplined. You don't have the problem. The diet industry has the problem. The fitness industry has a real big problem. It's not your problem. I found out 4.5 years ago that there's only one way on earth to change the way you look and feel. You gotta eat, you gotta breathe, and you gotta move every single day, or you are going to be literally dying internally. You're gonna feel bad, and you're probably gonna look bad. That's it. That's really it.
With each pound that she lost, her confidence grew, and that's when things really started to heat up. She wasn't just fighting for her health, she was on a mission to teach others that they too could break free from their old habits and start living their best, most vibrant lives. And just like that, Susan Powter became a household name. She wasn't just a weight loss expert, she was a one-woman empowerment machine, inspiring millions to take control of their health and their lives. Whether through her best-selling books, high-energy infomercials, or public appearances, Susan's Stop the Insanity message became a rallying cry for anyone ready to kick unhealthy habits to the curb and embrace a new way of living. Sure, her journey had its bumps along the way, because, life, but Susan never gave up. She kept pushing, kept inspiring, and most importantly, kept telling everyone that, yes, you can stop the insanity and start living healthier, happier, and more empowered. So buckle up, because Susan Powter's story isn't just about weight loss, it's about a whole movement that changed the wellness game forever. And trust me, you won't want to miss the next chapter of this wild ride. Enter Stop the Insanity, the no-nonsense wake-up call that shook the fitness world to its core. People were fed up with the endless cycle of fad diets, false promises, and the pressure to live up to impossible standards.
When you order Stop the Insanity, you'll receive Susan's inspiring story in her own words, dramatic evidence how this program can work. Susan's dynamic style and passion have been captured in her Stop the Insanity tapes. She tells you why diets don't work, gives you the secrets to help you gain control and become lean, strong, and healthy.
And then came Susan Powter, with her bold, unapologetic message of self-empowerment and real, lasting change.
If you get well, you will contribute. Your contribution will be different than mine. Yours will be different than mine. But you can't do it if you're not well. There's only one way on earth to change your body. I promise you, with everything in my being, there is only one way. You gotta eat, you gotta breathe, and you gotta move. And the more you know about all three of those things, the easier it's gonna be. It works for young, old, male, female, fat, thin, I don't care why or what. You gotta do those three things. That's my goal, to get this message to as many people as possible. Because I really believe it's the most important message on earth. You can buy all the cars, houses, makeup, jewelry. You can go and do whatever you want, but if you wake up every day hating the way you look and feel, it means nothing. I believe in this passionately. You cannot fake this passion. The industries have tried to squash me for 4 years. It didn't happen. I'm going to the rooftop with this thing, and I hope you come with me.
Susan's no BS approach forced people to rethink everything they thought they knew about fitness, nutrition, and body image. Suddenly, millions of people felt empowered to stop the insanity of dieting trends and unrealistic expectations. They were ready to embrace a more healthy and more sustainable way of living, one that focused on balance, strength, and self-love. Armed with her trademark enthusiasm and unyielding determination, Susan embarked on a whirlwind tour to spread the message of Stop the Insanity.
She is a fitness instructor, a motivational speaker, and an author. This is her new book called Stop the Insanity. Here she is, queen of the infomercials, Susan Powter, ladies and gentlemen.
Susan's impact was nothing short of extraordinary. Her book, Stop the Insanity, became an instant bestseller, topping the New York Times list for an unprecedented 54 weeks and selling over 2 million copies worldwide. Its message resonated deeply with a generation disillusioned by quick-fix diets and unattainable beauty standards, offering a refreshing alternative rooted in self-love and empowerment. But Susan didn't stop there. With her infectious energy and no-nonsense approach to wellness, she took her message directly to the homes of millions through her iconic infomercials. These infomercials, which aired on major television networks, reached an estimated 20 million viewers each week, making Susan a household name and solidifying her status as a true fitness icon. In addition to her television appearances and infomercials, Susan's message spread like wildfire through other media channels. She graced the covers of numerous magazines, including People, Shape, and Elle, and made guest appearances on popular talk shows such as The Oprah Winfrey Show, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and Good Morning America. But perhaps Susan's most enduring legacy lies in the countless lives that she touched and transformed through her work. From stay-at-home moms to corporate executives, Susan inspired people from all walks of life to stop chasing unrealistic ideals and start embracing the beauty of their own unique journey to wellness. As the Stop the Insanity craze swept the nation, Susan emerged as a true trailblazer, challenging the status quo and paving the way for a new era of fitness and empowerment. Through her books, her infomercials, and her tireless advocacy, she sparked a revolution in the way we think about health and happiness, leaving an indelible mark on the world of wellness and fitness for a generation of people. As Susan Powter's star continued to rise, she found herself caught up in a series of high-profile legal battles that threatened to overshadow her message of empowerment and derail her mission to revolutionize the wellness industry. These legal challenges, ranging from corporate conflicts to government scrutiny, tested her resilience and resolve. But Susan refused to back down. She was determined to defend her principles, protect her brand, and fight for the truth, even when it seemed the odds were stacked against her. One of the most notable legal battles Susan faced was a lawsuit from the major diet company Nutrisystem, which alleged that Susan's outspoken criticisms of their products and marketing practices amounted to defamation and unfair competition. The company claimed that Susan's public statements, in which she criticized their food products and the overall impact of their dieting approach, had led to a significant loss in sales. Nutrisystem sought millions of dollars in damages. Susan, however, stood firm, asserting that she had every right to speak out against what she believed were harmful, misleading practices in the diet industry. She garnered support from nutritionists, health advocates, and a loyal public following who agreed with her stance on wellness. After an intense years-long legal battle, Susan emerged victorious. The court ruled in her favor, emphasizing her right to free speech and her moral obligation to challenge corporate practices she viewed as detrimental to public health. The case set a significant legal precedent for free speech and consumer advocacy within the wellness sector. But Susan's battles weren't confined to corporate interests. She also found herself at odds with government regulators who attempted to suppress her message. In one particularly contentious case, the FTC, or Federal Trade Commission, stepped in, accusing Susan of making false and misleading claims about the effectiveness of her weight loss program, particularly the revolutionary Stop the Insanity system that she had developed. The FTC alleged that Susan's advertising of her program, which included bold promises of rapid weight loss and sustainable results, lacked the scientific evidence required to substantiate those claims. The agency's move to restrict her advertisements and require corrective measures threatened to diminish her impact in the wellness industry. Undeterred, Susan fought back, presenting evidence from countless testimonials and studies that supported her program's success and emphasizing the importance of consumer choice in the wellness space.
You can say what you want to say, but don't tell me I wasn't fat. And don't tell me I didn't suffer pain. They can do whatever, but they can't take that from me.
I just think she's great, and I've gone, exactly what she said is what I'm going through. Depression, I hate myself, and all these different things, and I'm just motivating. She's helped me.
When you look at her, what do you see? I see a woman who's done it, and she gives me the hope that I can do it too. I don't have to write myself off because Susan didn't write herself off, and she's an average American just like I am.
With the support of her loyal followers and legal counsel, Susan ultimately prevailed, and the FTC was forced to drop the charges, allowing her to continue promoting her message with only minor adjustments.
The cynics can say whatever they want to say. Watch me. Watch if I sell out. I don't sell out.
This victory was a key moment in her career, proving that she would not be silenced by government regulators attempting to stifle voices of change.
Who am I to tell you any of this? Number one, I don't know if you know, I'm bald.
Start there. Start there. Am I a doctor? Oh, no. No. I don't think they'd have me. I think I'm booted out of medical school. Do you imagine me signing up? Hi, I'd like to be a doctor. Get out of here. Am I a doctor? No. Am I a dietitian? Absolutely not. Am I a nutritionist? They certainly wouldn't have me. I don't think they like me very much. You know what I am? I'm a housewife that figured it out. Now, you can call my ex-husband and you can ask him, what's the most dangerous animal on earth? And he's going to tell you, an intelligent, angry woman.
While Susan's legal victories were significant, they came at a steep financial and emotional cost. The prolonged litigation, expensive attorney fees, and constant stress took a heavy toll on her personal finances and the stability of her business. For a time, Susan found herself struggling to regain the financial footing she had once worked so hard to build, and her future in the industry appeared uncertain.
Susan Powter reveals she's broke and struggling.
However, despite these setbacks, she remained unwavering in her belief that her message of empowerment and health was more important than any temporary financial loss. Her resilience in the face of adversity only further cemented her status as a figure who refused to let the corporate and legal worlds diminish her impact. Perhaps the most personal and painful legal battle Susan faced came from a lawsuit filed by her former business partner. Their once thriving partnership became strained due to differences in vision, direction, and financial disagreements. The lawsuit not only focused on their differing opinions on the business's financial management, but also on a dispute over ownership rights of intellectual property associated with her wellness programs. In an emotional and public legal showdown, Susan was forced to defend her personal brand and the work that she had built from the ground up. The case became a bitter reminder of the potential betrayals and complications that can arise from business partnerships. Despite the emotional toll and the personal nature of the conflict, Susan's determination and clarity of purpose led her once again to favorable outcome. With the court ruling in her favor, the ruling allowed her to reclaim her creative and financial autonomy, ensuring that she would retain control over her wellness empire.
I don't wear pretty feminine clothes all the time. These are fake nails because I bite my nails down to the quick. I talk too much and I'm a little too loud. I've been like that since the day I'm born.
Susan Powter. Who?
Hello, darling.
Who's that?
The crazy one with blonde hair.
Where's my hair?
I hate her hair.
The male basher?
Oh, she's a male basher. Oh, duty. Come on, activate it.
The lady that lost all that weight? She's awesome.
I can't stand her.
Damn it.
Brigitte Nielsen on steroids.
Who said that?
Throughout these tumultuous years, Susan Powter's courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment to her principles were tested again and again. She faced formidable opponents, both in the form of corporate giants like Nutrisystem and powerful government agencies like the FTC, as well as within her own circle. Yet, Susan refused to compromise her values or her message. Each legal victory was not just a personal triumph, but a beacon of hope for others who found themselves fighting to challenge the status quo, whether in the wellness industry or beyond.
There's only one way to change the way you look and feel. You have to change a lifestyle that isn't working for millions of people, for a style of life that absolutely does.
Despite all of her setbacks and hardships, Susan emerged victorious, her spirit unbroken, and her mission to empower others with the truth about health and wellness was stronger than ever.
And then you became a topless dancer? Absolutely. 260 to topless dancer. Yes, I did. I mean, here you had been in a marriage that was very humiliating for you on lots of levels. Your husband had cheated on you and walked out. And then you went from that to another situation, which was arguably just as degrading, if not more.
Oh, no, because you're only looking at one side of it. It's not, the value in what I did was that I walked out with money. I could pay I didn't have to call my father when I couldn't afford gas money. That's not degrading. That gave me freedom. It gave me a choice.
As Susan Powter's journey continues to evolve, her vibrant presence still electrifies the wellness world, radiating empowerment and self-love to anyone looking to live a healthier, happier life. Whether it's through her one-on-one consultations or the tireless energy she pours into everything she does, Susan remains the embodiment of what it means to live well, full of passion, authenticity, and determination.
Hi, I'm Susan Powter. I'm the only fitness expert who's lost over 130 pounds and never found it again. I changed my life, so let's change yours.
While Susan is currently working on expanding her reach through social media, a podcast, and live stream content for subscribers, she's already laying the groundwork for an online platform that will offer guidance, support, and resources for those on their wellness journey. Her future content will be designed to empower people to take control of their health and embrace a wellness path that is as unique as they are.
100 million people. That's what I want. I want 100 million people getting well, because it is the only thing that's going to change everything. Educated consumers, well consumers, oxygenated consumers. If ever there is going to be a shift, that shift is going to happen in internal wellness, combined with direct correspondence, combined with the truth getting out there in every way. No better way to get the truth out there and to build the infrastructure of the only thing that's going to change the bloody world. Healthy, well, activated, ignited, thinking citizens. I'm doing it from here.
Susan is ready to bring her message of empowerment and wellness to a new generation in a fresh and engaging way. But Susan's influence doesn't stop at her digital plans. Her message is louder and clearer than ever. With a relentless commitment to holistic wellness, she continues to inspire millions to not only reclaim their health, but to make choices that lead to vitality, balance, and long-term happiness. Her advocacy is more than just a passion. It's a call to action for those who want to live their best lives, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Of course, her journey hasn't been without setbacks. After the massive success of her Stop the Insanity infomercial in the 1990s, Susan found herself facing financial ruin due to poor planning and a series of costly lawsuits. She lost millions of dollars, forcing her to make ends meet by delivering food for Grubhub and Uber Eats. But Susan, ever the fighter, refuses to let those tough times define her. Instead, she's preparing for a major comeback. Powter plans to relaunch her fitness brand and is eager to share her expertise and passion with a new generation. In addition to her online projects, Susan recently published a memoir titled "And Then M Died: Stop the Insanity, a Memoir." Described as an honest and relatable account of her life, the memoir invokes a wide range of emotions and offers a glimpse into the heart and mind of the woman who challenged the entire industry. To connect more deeply with her fans, Susan says that she's also planning to buy an RV and take a cross-country tour, meeting followers and selling her book along the way. She's excited to reconnect with people everywhere, sharing her story and hearing theirs. Despite the challenges she faced, Susan remains incredibly grateful and hopeful, looking forward to the next chapter of her journey. And to top it all off, Susan will be sharing her incredible life story in a way that only she can. She's currently working on a documentary about her life, which will be produced by none other than the legendary Jamie Lee Curtis. This film promises to offer a raw, behind-the-scenes look at Susan's rise to fame, the financial struggles she faced, and her ongoing mission to inspire millions. The documentary will shine a light on the personal side of Susan, showing the resilience and heart behind the public persona. Though Susan's work thrives in the digital space, her impact is deeply felt in the communities she touches and the lives she transforms. She stands as a living testament to the power of embracing wellness in every aspect of life, showing us that it's never too late to take charge, rewrite our story, and to build the healthy future that we deserve. Today, Susan Powter continues to lead with heart, inspiring all of us to live with intention, embrace our strengths, and to walk the path of true wellness. So as we wrap up this whirlwind journey through the world of Susan Powter, let's take a moment to pause, catch our breath, and say it loud and clear.
Stop the insanity!
Yes, that's right. Let's ditch the fad diets, toss out the unrealistic expectations, and embrace a healthier, happier way of living. Because life is too short for crazy crash diets and impossible fitness regimens. Instead, let's follow Susan's lead and inject a little fun, a little laughter, and a whole lot of energy into our wellness routines. So, thank you to Susan Powter for reminding us that life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Keep spreading your message, keep inspiring others, and keep shouting from the rooftops.
Stop the insanity!
Yeah, I had to do that again. Now go forth, my friends, and embrace the insanity of life. Just don't get too insane that you forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.